Hello, we are here learning how to manage money using this book, Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. And we've done this for a while. This is video number 49. Interested? Join me. Hello, welcome to Take a Step to a Better You. We are continuing lessons from the book Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. This video number 49. If you are new, my name is Sherifa, Nakalema. I'm a business owner here, Virginia, USA. And here I share business tips, YouTube tips, earning money online tips, motivation, asking you to take a step, make your life better, and then books. This video is about books. The book Rich Dad Poor Dad. We're almost finishing it. This is video number 49. At the end of this video, I'll share how you get to all the rest we finished, and also how you get a free audio to listen for 1 month. And also, if you want to buy it, how you get it. That will be at the end. And for those of you, by the way, I didn't ask you, please consider subscribing and sharing and leaving a comment. Especially, please leave a comment if you're seeing me for the first time. For those of you who have seen me before, who have seen me, especially those seeing me every day, I really appreciate you so much. But please, always, when you come to a premiere, remember to leave a comment. Please don't just go. And also, when you see my premieres showing up, come only if you have the time to stay. Please don't come to a premiere when you're leaving. Please don't. If you come just to say hello and disappear, it's messing up the video. Because you are telling YouTube, no, I can only be here for 2 minutes, it's not a good video. Please. When you don't have the time to watch it, to stay, even if you don't watch it, but once you press play, leave it to play to the end. If you cannot do that, I know I appreciate you very much, but please don't play it when you come on a premiere, because you are killing it. Please, please, please. When I'm on there, I watch, I see people, they come and go. Please, when you're coming here to support, stay. If you know you don't have the time to stay, then you leave it alone. Watch later. I'm so sorry, but I had to mention that. You kill the video because the graph goes like this and goes down. So when it goes down, YouTube will not distribute the video. Please, when you come on the premiere, come with the intention to support, come with the intention to play and play to the end. Appreciate you very much. That's a smile for you. Okay. Remember to like, we need 50 likes within the first day of the video, and also share, invite, call others. So at this point, I want to share my schedule. I'm here for the new people. I'm here every day here, 11 a.m. USA Eastern Time. That's USA Eastern Time. If you want to Google to check it, to see your equivalent. And then also, that's daily, except on Friday, I come to do a live. By that soon, I'm going to introduce more new lives. I'll just pop up whenever I feel like I can do it. I introduced a list on this channel, which I call Sherifa's Go-Getters. Please make sure you have your name, your email on that list, because that's how I'm going to be communicating. Whenever I'm going live, I'll just send out an email. I'm about to come live. And these lives are going to be for people setting smart goals. Those ones when I just drop out or just come and stay for maybe 30 minutes or less. For those people who have questions, for those people who want to do smart goals, it's not the same as the one we do on Friday. The one we do on Friday is for a real discussion. I come with the topic. That's different. And that's when I give out some money too. But this one is going to be for those people who have questions, those people who want to set smart goals. It's going to be fun, but short. Okay? I'm starting those really, really soon. But you have to be on the email list. It's in the description and it's everywhere on the channel. That list, I call it Sherifa's Go-Getters. Okay, sorry. That was like a by the way. Remember to like, to leave a comment. And this is video number. Did I mention that the Thursday? I think I didn't. And you know me, I don't edit videos, so I'm going to say it. So on 11 a.m. every day is books. And on Friday it becomes the official live. But it went off because I had to tell you about the lives I'm planning to do. But then I forgot to mention, especially if you're new. 11:30 on Thursdays, I come with YouTube tips, business tips. That's after the books. Then on Sunday, I come with motivation. So 2 days can have 2 videos. That's Thursday and Sunday. I forgot that. I'm so sorry. So now let's move on to today. Today, video 49, and it's chapter 7, the topic is overcoming obstacles. Remember, we finished the main lesson in this book, which was 6 lessons. Now we are going with something extra stuff that Robert is telling us. But before I continue, I have to tell you who Robert is, especially if you're new here. Robert. And when you see me reading, it means I got notes from the book before. So to make this faster. So Robert is a self-made millionaire, Robert Kiyosaki, entrepreneur, educator, investor, with a mission to elevate the financial well-being of humanity, starting one life and one person at a time. And I always add, that person could be you, could be me, could be anyone, could be someone you share this video with. Okay, so it's about making our financial lives better. And then he called it Rich Dad, Poor Dad, the book, because he had 2 dads. Can you imagine having 2 dads? One dad is the real dad, actually, the one who calls Poor Dad. And this one was a very intelligent man. He finished 4 years of college in just 2 years with scholarships and all that. He had a PhD and he was superintendent of education. But the sad thing, he died broke. So we learned a lesson there. And then there is the rich dad. This one is actually a friend. His friend is dad. Robert had a friend, Mike, starting with childhood, age 9. So he learned these lessons that he puts in this book from a friend's dad. And this dad was a unique man because he left school age 13 years, 8th grade, and ended up being one of the wealthiest men in Hawaii. That's why when he speaks, listen. What he speaks is in this book. Okay, 49. Overcoming obstacles, but always I remind you where we ended, 48. So 48 ended when Robert was saying that for winners, for people who win, winners, losing inspires them. Remember, we're on the topic of overcoming fear. I think I didn't mention that. We're on the topic of overcoming fear. And Robert ended saying on 38 that for winners, losing inspires them. But for losers, losing defeats them. Which means for winners, when they lose, they get inspired to do even more, to try again. But for the losers, when they lose, they stop. So what do you want to be? You want to learn how to be winners. Now, 49 begins. That was the ending of 48. Now, continuing the same topic, but I think I'll finish the overcoming fear topic today, that subtopic. And I'm going to read a little bit. I'm trying to make this shorter. Okay. It says, Robert is writing, I like to quote John D. Rockefeller, who said, I always try to turn every disaster into an opportunity. And then there's another example he gives, but I'm not really skipping it. I don't think we can learn without that example that he gave. So I'm skipping a little bit for those who have a physical book. So he goes next. Failure inspires winners, and failure defeats losers. That's the same statement I had made earlier. It is the biggest secret of winners. It's the secret that losers do not know. The greatest secret of winners is that failure inspires winning. Thus, they are not afraid of losing. Repeating Frank Takenton's quote, winning means being unafraid to lose. We saw this earlier. Winning means being unafraid to lose. People like Frank Takenton are not afraid of losing because they know who they are. They hate losing, so they know that losing will only inspire them to become better. That's interesting. There is a big difference between hating losing and being afraid to lose. Think about it. There is, I'm reading it again. There is a big difference between hating to lose, hating losing, and being afraid to lose. Yes, when you hate losing, then you work not to lose, right? Most people are so afraid of losing money that they lose. They go broke over a duplex, over something small. And then financially, they place life too safe and too small. That would be me. They buy big houses. No, not on that one. They buy big houses and big cars, but not big investments. No, I'm not that one. The main reason that over 90% of the American public struggles financially is because they play not to lose. They don't play to win. They go to their financial planners or accountants or stockbrokers and buy a balanced portfolio. Most have lots of cash in CDs, low yield bonds, mutual funds that they can be traded within mutual fund mutual fund family and a few individual stocks. It is safe and sensible. It's a safe and sensible portfolio, but it is not a winning portfolio. It is a portfolio of someone playing not to lose. Don't get me wrong, it's probably a better portfolio than more than 70% of the population has, and that's frightening. It's a great portfolio for someone who loves safety, but playing it safe and balanced on your investment portfolio is not the way successful investors play the game. If you have little money and you want to be rich, you must first be focused, not balanced. If you look at any successful person, at the start, they were not balanced. Balanced people go nowhere. They stay in one spot. To make progress, you must first go unbalanced. That's interesting, actually. You must first go unbalanced. Just look at how you make progress walking. Oh, you have to go unbalanced first? Okay. Thomas Edison was not balanced. He was focused. Bill Gates was not balanced. He was focused. Donald Trump is focused. George Soros is focused. George Patton did not take his tanks wide. He focused them and blew through the weak spots in the German line. The French went wide with the Maginot Line, and you know what happened to them. If you have any desire to be rich, you must focus. Do not do what poor and middle class people do. Put their few eggs in many baskets. But if a lot of your eggs in a few baskets, put a lot of your eggs in a few baskets and focus. He put focus in capital letters. So this is his advice. I'm going to read it again. Put a lot of your eggs in a few baskets and focus. Follow one course until successful. I think you've heard of that. Let me see where I'm going to end. Okay. If you hate losing, play it safe. If losing makes you weak, play it safe. Go with balanced investments. If you are over 25 years old and are terrified of taking risks, don't change. Play it safe, but start early. Start accumulating your nest egg early because it will take time. But if you have dreams of freedom, of getting out of the rat race, the first question to ask yourself is, how do I respond to failure? If failure inspires you to win, maybe you should go for it, but only maybe. If failure makes you weak or causes you to throw temper tantrums like spoiled brats who call attorneys to file lawsuits every time something doesn't go their way, then play it safe. Keep your daytime job or buy bonds or mutual funds. But remember, there is risk in those financial investments also, even though they may appear safe. I'm about to end. I say all this mentioning Texas and Frank Tuckington because stacking the asset column is easy. It's really a low aptitude game. It doesn't take much education. 5th grade math will do. But building your asset column is a game in which attitude plays a major role. It takes guts, patience, and great attitude toward failure. Losers avoid failing. Okay, losers avoid failing, and failure turns losers into winners. Just remember the Alamo of the story in Texas. Okay, this is the end of the reading of 49, and also the end of the failure, because he was talking to us about overcoming failure. I think we know what he means. I guess we have to do it. We have to get used to failure and learn how to turn into a win. And he doesn't have any notes in this read, but I just wanted to mention something, I think myself, that I think when he talks about being unbalanced and taking risks, I think about, if you are familiar with penny stocks. Penny stocks, those are small companies starting up when they are becoming public and they're selling their stocks, sometimes less than $1 or $1. I think that would be a good way to begin, but you have to study. You have to learn to teach yourself a lot about companies that are likely to be successful. You need to learn to study the numbers. That's me talking, by the way. It's nothing to do with Robert. It's me. Because of what he was talking about, he was saying you have to learn how to take risks. I think I would take a risk with penny stocks, because these are companies that are just starting up they are becoming public, but they sell their stocks like really, really little money, like $1, less than $1, $2. If you take a risk with those, assuming you know how to study, you have to study a company. You look at their numbers, you look at who's managing the company. I think that's what I'll take out of this. I tried it before. I feel like from what he just said, it would be a good thing. Oh, you start your own company. You can start your own. That's another option too. Those people who was quoting the Bill Gates, they all started their own company, Microsoft. If you study, by the way, if you go start reading like autobiographies, like stories of those people, how they started, even Amazon.com, how they started, you could be inspired to create your own company. It's very, very, very possible. So that's my message. My message is either learn to buy those penny stocks from those companies, but you know you could lose everything. Remember, it said you have to be ready to face the failure, or start your own company. I think it's easier to buy from a penny stock, like to buy other companies, because you can diversify. You can buy here and buy there and buy there and watch them. They could go. Remember, one time he gave an example of turning 25 cents into a lot of money. So it could start off like just $1, and even if it becomes 10, that's 10 times whatever you missed it. But they tend to go big. So that's me and my 2 cents in there. Start the penny stocks if you want to get into that kind, or start your own company and figure out how to make it big. That's my video. For those of you who are new, you can get this. I have a link in the pinned comment. When you go to the comments, the top comment is mine, Sherifa Nakalema, and I have two links in there. One takes you through Amazon.com is my website. Honestsoul.com, my website, to Amazon, and you get this audio for free. But make sure you sign up. You have to give them your name and sign up, and make sure it's Audible Premium Plus, and then they give you a credit that gives you a full month free. If you want, you renew, you continue, or you stop. You cancel, and by that time you should be able to read the book to finish. You just listen. A whole month, seriously? Even 1 week is enough. So please do that. And then for those of you who want to watch all the ones where I started, from number 1, it was very, very interesting. We met Robert a long time ago, and he was 9, and he's telling all these stories. You're going to learn a lot. So number 1 to 49, including the one we just finished, they're all in the linked comment also. In the pinned comment, a link, the second link. You click on it, and at the end of this video, there is also a link to the whole playlist. I call it Lessons from Robert Kiyosaki. So you go do that, and please subscribe and click on the bell so you get notified. But also be on the description. I'm putting a link. I call it Go Getters, for Sherifa's Go Getters. Make sure you add your email on that, because that's where my communication is going to be. Anything nice I find, my intention on this channel is to impact people. I want to impact you in my small way. So please, when I find something to share, it's going to come by email. This time All those people have been sharing on WhatsApp and everywhere. I'm reducing all that. Instagram, no. I want everyone who's really interested, please be on that list so that when I send out an email, you come. When I have a live, whatever is going on, it's easier that way. Please do that. Leave a comment, like, and share with others. Soon we'll start a new book, but now we are still on this one, a few more videos. Then I'm also going to ask for feedback for those of you who have been watching, but a little bit later. For now, I think let's end this one. Like I always end them, I say, take very, very good care of yourself. Take very good care of your families. Take very good care of your health. Like the video and leave a comment. Take a step to a better you. Bye-bye.